Is your sleep making you fat? That's a weird question. I don't think you've ever been asked that question. How could sleep cause fat gain? All right, first we're gonna cover what bad sleep does to you. If you get 4 to 6 hours of sleep, I'm talking to you here. This is gonna be the effects of what that is doing to your body, health-wise, fat-wise, performance-wise, just day-to-day life-wise. Luckily, there's a lot of studies, and I'm a nerd, and I love reading studies. So I'm gonna show you the literature. And by the end of it, the study I'm about to break down, someone gained 2.2 of these in just a week from not getting enough sleep, having 4 to 6 hours of sleep. In 2 weeks, this is how much fat they would have gained. So let's break it down. One study showed if you have 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night, you have the hormonal profile of someone 10 years older than you, meaning your testosterone as a male is 10 years older. You aged yourself 10 years just by getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep rather than getting your needed 8 hours of sleep a night. And when I say you're probably getting fat because of your sleep, I'm not kidding. Your leptin decreases dramatically. Leptin is the thing that makes you feel full, makes you feel satiated, makes you not want to eat food, have no cravings. And your ghrelin increases by 28%. So not only are you not full, the thing that makes you feel hungry, ghrelin, is increased substantially, 28%. So this study had this exact same group go from 8 hours of sleep to 4 to 5 hours of sleep. This group, a week later, when they're on the 4 to 5 hours of sleep, they eat on average 400 extra calories a day. Not only that, those calories came from snacking on high carb, high sodium foods. Makes sense. When your body's in survival mode, you want very sodium dense foods. You want carb dense foods because your body wants to survive. It doesn't know what's going on. It doesn't know how to process. They also tested this group and they went to a buffet. That group ate an extra 200 calories of snacks than they did before just at a buffet, casually snacking on bad foods. Again, coming from carb source foods that are high sodium dense foods. On average, if you have 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night, you are 30% more likely to eat carb dense foods. And you're also 45% likely to eat highly processed, high sodium foods. If this is already scaring you, it gets much worse. If you're trying to lose weight, up to 60% of the weight you lose is coming from lean muscle mass. That's why when someone says they lost weight versus losing fat are very different statements. In one day, you could lose 10 pounds of water, glycogen, so many variables. You can't lose 10 pounds of fat in a day. You may be asking, why is that? Your body's in fight or flight mode. Your body's in survival mode. You know what's more calorically dense? Fat. You know what keeps you alive? Fat. So your body holds on to the fat. Not only that, when you're in 4 to 5 hours of sleep, you're more sedentary. When you're sedentary, you don't want to do things. Your motivation's on all-time low. So you're that guy that says, oh, I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. So you're moving less, you're eating more food, you're eating more crappy food. The list goes on and on and on, just from sleep. I'm not kidding when everything is stemming from 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. Let's talk about the study that I said you'll gain 2.2 of these. And then in 2 weeks, you'll gain 1 pound of these just from having 4 to 5 hours of sleep. This study is really interesting because the number one question I get asked after scaring you guys with all of this information, they say, can I catch up on sleep? Can I work my work week, have bad sleep, and then catch up on the weekends? That's what this study tested. There's 3 groups. Group 1 got 9 hours of sleep, or were allowed to have 9 hours of sleep. Group 2 was only allowed to have 5 hours of sleep. Group 3, 5 hours of sleep, and then on the weekends, unlimited sleep. So the exact same case you're speaking of, catching up on sleep. You're not gonna like the answer. They only gained back 2 hours of sleep on Saturday, and they gained 1 hour of sleep on Sunday. That's 25% of their sleep gained back. So they lost 75% of the sleep that they were supposed to get because they wanted to catch up on the weekend. Your body can't process or gain back the sleep that you lost. It's not the bank. You can't be in debt and pay it back. You're just forever in debt. Not only that, warning, this may make you want to sleep and go put it into hibernation. Not only did you get less sleep, you have less effective sleep. Not only that, you don't regulate your melatonin. Your melatonin regulates your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is when you feel tired and when you feel awake. So your body is at this weird spot where it's like, I don't know what to do. So you feel more groggy in the morning. You know why? Your body's not suppressing the melatonin. You're supposed to have an all-time low of melatonin. So you feel awake. And then when you're falling asleep, you want to secrete melatonin naturally to fall asleep or synthetically, either or. But your body goes haywire. Your body doesn't know what to do. So you have less effective sleep and you're feeling tired in the day. You feel wide awake at night. What's going on? Your body's telling you to sleep, but doing it improperly because it just doesn't know how to function without sleep. Before they went into this, they had a long period of time where they were allowed to sleep and eat so they could just get some baseline numbers. On 5 hours of sleep, they ate an extra 750 calories. They gained 2.2 pounds in 1 week. I understand that's not all fat. 700 calorie increase, that's not a pound of fat. A pound of fat is 3,500 calories, so that makes no sense. When you have lack of sleep, your body holds on to a lot of water and you're on a higher sodium diet because you're craving these crappy foods and you're just stressed out. So your body holding on to all this extra water and all this extra fat is not helping you out. To summarize what my title is your lack of sleep making you fat? Could very be the possibility that is making you fat is your sleep alone. So let's improve it. Let's fix your sleep. Let's be the most efficient person. Let's be the most optimal guy about sleep. Because we're optimal in the gym, we're optimal about our diet. Let's get optimal about our sleep, the important stuff here. We're not even just talking about fitness. This is health. I don't want to age myself 10 years, and neither should you. So let's fix it. So we're gonna be talking about, ooh, did not mean to put that there.